Okay, that's a bit wobbly, isn't it? But it'll have to do. Everything's going to be a bit wobbly for the next few weeks. Just trying to get myself ready to go back to Bicester. I've been in Wolverhampton for 6 weeks. I'll explain as I go along, because I'm hoping that this will be a vlog that I can do over a period of time. So there's a lot of changes coming up, and it's all basically been due to the coronavirus. So I hope I get my hashtags right and that people can watch my video and know that there's some hope. At the moment the hope levels are quite low. There's the odd glimmer of light at the end of the tunnel, but long story short, I came here 6 weeks ago. It was Good Friday. I'm currently in Wolverhampton at my parents' house. Well, by the way, this isn't a makeup video. I'm no expert on makeup. This is the first makeup that I've put on in over 6 weeks. So this is a step, believe me. They say baby steps, don't they? But, signs of ageing are showing. Let's put a little bit of makeup on. Let's make an effort. So yeah, when I got here, it was basically like walking into a horror film. It wasn't very nice at all. My parents have been very poorly. It's not clear whether they had coronavirus, but my dad at one point was cleared of it because he did have to go into hospital for a fall. But I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to betray their privacy or anything. So upshot of it was I started the caring process for my mum, and I found that really difficult. And then once my dad was up and about and feeling better, my dad's taken over as the primary carer, and I've kind of been like housekeeper, shopping, all that sort of thing, doing the laundry, etc., and also sorting out things like online shopping and stuff that's new to them, because they're in their 70s, they're getting on a bit. So the improvements I've seen, actually, my dad, he's come along in leaps and bounds, so I'm really pleased with that. But I've got to get ready because I've got a friend coming now. About a week or so ago, I lost my job at a company in Bicester. What happened was I'd been there 3 years and I'd worked at 3 different places, which sounds a lot, I know, but I've built up some experience while I was there. And I've basically lost my job because of the coronavirus. The company's had to restructure, as you do, to save resources. They've had to let people go, and unfortunately I was one. I'm sure I'm not on my own on that front. So basically, last 6 weeks I've been paying rent on a room that I'm not in, and yeah, so I'm going back to pack my life up and have a little bit of a break over the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I hope that you'll follow me in what I'm doing. So I'll carry on with the makeup and not give you a tutorial on that anyway. Okay, see you soon.
It'd be so sad. Everybody's not going to be around.
Here we are. Churchill Road. Familiar faces and houses and
Not this one.
next one. Next one, yeah. St Anne's. Oh, that house is to let still.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
But it's a
Here
lot
we
of money
are.
to let, isn't it?
Nice little cul-de-sac this.
Yeah. Oh, is that because your room's up
That's
to
it.
let?
No.
We've got another room.
Well, I've got back. It was a bit weird when my friend picked me up because she said, what's wrong with your face? I said, well, sweetheart, it's just how my face looks. The last few weeks has aged me. And I tend to do... Take two. It was the oven, by the way. Yeah, so my friend picked me up and brought me back here to Bicester today. And she pulled up and she said, what's wrong with your face? Or no, I don't think she actually said that, but she says, oh, your eyes. And she says, have you been crying? And I said, no. Oh, maybe you've got hay fever. And I went, no, darling, this is just me. It's how my face looks now. A little bit aged. It's been a really tough 6 weeks. I mean, I explained some of it while I was putting my makeup on this morning, and I'm sorry I'm not coming across as very eloquent at the moment, but hopefully that'll improve as time goes on. So I'm back here in Bicester, put some washing in, put some macaroni cheese in the oven. Happy days. I've started my packing as well. I've done a couple of space bags with my winter jumpers in that I know I won't need because it is glorious sunshine. You can see the light coming in. I'm just reclining on my bed. So yeah, I'll be clearing the room that I'm in, which is a rented room in a HMO. And I'll show you any tips and tricks I learn as I go along for packing. But at the moment it's just good old-fashioned space bags that you just suck the air out with a vacuum and just save a bit of space. Because as you see, when I get back to Wolverhampton, space will be at a premium. It's going to be tight. But hopefully, small space living, any hacks that I can find will be useful. So, right, I'll leave it for now and come back to you later. Bye. Whether it's recording or not, and it's a bit of a close-up angle. I've got up this morning and I've actually put a dress on. See, little dress, and got my makeup done and coming back to normal. Next 2 or 3 weeks I've got so much to do here. This is obviously the room that I've been renting for the past 12 months, and I am sifting through everything. I'm going to try and downsize a bit for my move back. So it's a lovely day outside. I'm going to go out to the shops and get a couple of boxes that I need for my move, and possibly some bread and milk and things like that, because this is my first full day back in Bicester. So I'm sorry about the top of my head being cut off, but I'll see you later. Well, I've kind of left vlogging for a couple of days because I got a bit overwhelmed with everything that was in this room, and I still wouldn't like to pass the camera around the room to show you what's lying around. I've got things in boxes, and but it's getting there. I've got rid of a piece of furniture that it didn't come with the room, it was something that I assembled for extra storage. So one of my housemates has had that and she's really delighted with it, so I'm just glad that she appreciates it, and it works for her, and she's very welcome to it. She's been a good friend to me while I've been here. But like I think the next stage will be Saturday when my friend comes to collect some of the stuff to take away to a charity shop, and that'll be phase 2 completed. So phase 1 was the chest going, and phase 2 was is the charity shop stuff going, and then we'll go into the final and get everything into boxes ready to move, so that I'm not rushing at the end and I can have a bit of chill out time as well. But I've been sleeping unbelievably well. I got here on Sunday. It's now Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. It's difficult to think what day it is during this lockdown, and I'm just slobbing out. I'm having a little recline on the bed, just thinking about what I need from the shop. Got to go out and get some bread and probably some bananas as well, just to stay healthy. So yeah, that's where I am at the moment. It's up and down really, but I do feel a lot better now I'm here because I'm sleeping better, and it's a calmer environment as well, far less negative than where I was. I don't want to sound like I'm being horrible, but that was just the way it was. I didn't cope very well with the caring aspects, and hats off to anybody who's a professional carer, by the way. Very special people. I found it really difficult, especially for a family member. So anyway, I'll see you soon. I'll catch you later. Bye. Poor garden empty. Even after this so many weeks, it still seems really weird. Hardly anyone around. Well, let's go in the co-op. Get me bits. I'm working with a really precariously balanced camera at the moment. You wouldn't believe it, actually. So I've got to, what day is it? Thursday, and this is week 1 of my pack up your life and all your troubles, and well, not really troubles, but pack up your life and move back to the motherland projects. So phase 1 was completed yesterday, and what I mean by phase 1 is that the chest of drawers went from out of this room and it's gone to its new home upstairs in one of the other rooms in the house, and it actually looks really good in there. It looks better in there than it ever did in this room, so I'm really pleased about that. So phase 2 today is just getting really organised with all the boxes, and I've just showed you a shot, or I will show it you when I edit because it's all going to be a bit rough cut. The boxes that are sort of organised and ready to go now, ready to put in the van and take me home on the day. So it's feeling a bit better in here now. At least I've got room to move around and it's not so frustrating, because I do like my storage and I like having everything put away, and previously everything was in drawers, in the wardrobe, in storage, and it was all as it should be, and I knew where everything was. but when you have to get everything out to start packing, it's like this massively horrible nightmare game of Tetris when you've only got one room. So I think I've coped with that all right, and things are looking good at the moment, and I'm feeling quite positive. Although it's been really up and down, and I'm sure a lot of other people out there have had the same issues or similar feelings about how the world is. A lot of people have had a lot of upset caused by this global pandemic. In lots of ways, people have lost people, lost jobs, lost their homes, no doubt. I'd be interested to see some of your stories in comments, but hopefully this vlog will be a positive one and will show that somebody can literally rebuild their life once again after so much loss. So I'm really looking forward to what I can achieve, rather than dwelling on what I've lost. So anyway, back again maybe tomorrow, or we'll do a little walk outside and I'll show you the area. So see you soon.
So it's all trial and error. Oh, right, okay.
There you go.